Yo, what's good guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we got a quick performance review on these bad boys right here. This is the Crazy Explosive Low from Adidas. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the traction hasn't changed one bit. It's that coral traction pattern, which is what they're calling it. I just feel like it's multi-directional. This stuff works great. It doesn't matter what the court condition was, just like the mids. These guys held their ground and they held it really nice and firm. The rubber is on the soft side, so I wouldn't recommend them for outdoors, but for indoors, for me personally, on every single court, including the shittiest one I play on, these guys were fantastic. Now the cushion hasn't changed either. It's still full length boost, and as you guys know, boost is life. To me, it still feels great. I love how plush it feels, especially in the heel. In the forefoot, you are a little bit lower to the ground than you are in the heel, so you get some sort of court feel without sacrificing any type of forefoot cushion. I normally don't consider pricing and everything, but these are $120, I think. I mean, for $120, you get full length cushion, and it's the best cushion that this brand happens to offer. I mean, you can't beat that, dude. Like, you just can't. There's nobody out there right now doing anything even remotely similar. I think that's awesome. You still have the TPU wrap along the entire lateral side, so while boost can be particularly unstable, this particular version is not. And then it's completely open and free on the medial side, so it is at least allowing the boost to do what it's supposed to do, which is kind of expand and contract while in motion. Best cushion on the market to date, in my personal opinion, and that's just what I think. This stuff, you can't beat it. Now the materials are what's finally different besides the collar height from the mid tops that I used, and this is part of that more like kind of like basic version is what I like to call it, just because it's the slightly cheaper version of the actual model. The prime nets usually cost $10 to $20 more, and these guys have this like little micro mesh, kind of like molded mesh upper, and it feels awesome. It almost feels like Lycra, like a spandex. And then there's small areas of fuse that are welded around high wear areas, including all of the eye stays, and it does its job. The only thing that I would complain about is that it looks a little cheap once you're done wearing it, but it hasn't given out on me or anything like that. It hasn't sacrificed anything in terms of performance, and it gives you that one-to-one feeling without requiring any break in time whatsoever, because like I said, it's like spandex. It like wraps around your foot and you're good to go. Now this compared directly to prime knit, in my personal opinion, I feel like prime knit in this particular situation is more of a luxury. There was no real difference in terms of actual performance. So if you wanted something that's just a little bit more premium feeling, you're gonna spend a little bit more and get the prime knit. But if you do not care about that, you're just strictly all about performance and you wanna save as much money as possible, you're not gonna sacrifice anything by grabbing this version right here, whether it's the low top or the mid top. Now fit on these guys is awesome. They're finally true to size. Well, actually the mids were true to size as well, but for an Adidas, they're true to size. So whatever you normally wear, just wear that. I wear the same size in almost every brand. There's no such thing as my Nike size or my Adidas size or my, brand black size or whatever. If it's a size 9, I'm gonna wear it. And then if it doesn't fit like my normal size should, which is that size, then I will tell you if they fit small or big or true to size. These guys, true to size. This is one of the best fitting low tops I've probably worn. They actually promoted the Crazy Light Boost to be that like best fitting low top ever, which the prime knit version was until these came around. These guys just fit the foot perfectly, especially right here in the heel. That sculpt right there, it fits the way that it looks, which is completely anatomically correct. Personally, I love it. I thought it felt great. There was no issues, no sliding around, nothing like that. Even with however, 4 lace loops and things like that, there was no issues. Now in terms of lockdown, again, that fit is great, especially in the heel. So lockdown there is fantastic. And then each of these little loops here, they actually go into a different direction. So while there's only, 1 eyelet, 2 eyelet, 3 eyelet, 4 eyelet, these are actually double looped. So that top loop goes towards the back of the shoe, where this one goes towards the base. This one goes back, that one goes down, this one goes back, that one goes down. And then these two spread out along the forefoot area. And that's so that you're maximizing that coverage. So while you only see 4 lace loops, they're actually going all over the foot and keeping you locked in and onto the footbed. Awesome stuff. As far as support, I'm gonna say that they're exactly the same as the highest. They just are low and they feel better because I like low tops. I don't like stuff wrapped around my ankle, especially for the mids of this shoe. The top portion felt kind of useless almost because they felt and played like a low, but there was just extra excess material up here that you had to wrap around your foot so it didn't flap around. This right here just feels a lot more streamlined to me. I think it's great. You still have that flat base with the torsional shank. You got that hefty ass outrigger right there as well on the lateral end. So stability is on point. And then the overall fit and containment of the shoe is just some of the best around. And all of that together just makes for a solid supporting shoe. It feels one-to-one with your foot, which is exactly exactly what you want. Lace these guys up, go have fun. That's all you're gonna have to worry about. So that pretty much takes care of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. If you guys have played in these guys right here, the low top versions, make sure to let me know what you guys think about them down below in the comment section. If you need any more updates, all you gotta do is go over to WearTesters.com. Price, weight, scores, all that stuff is gonna be over there. Direct link is in the description box below. So thank you guys once again, and until next time guys, have a good one.